I just wanted to come and give a quick update to Who That Nation about our offensive coordinator search, who they say we getting in the draft, because it's a big year for Dennis Allen. This is a big off season. There's gonna be a big training camp, OTAs, fall. It's gonna be a huge year for him. And sometimes I be feeling like when people get fired, it be a year overdue. Pete Carmichael was a year overdue. Like it was time last year for him to be gone. Now Dennis Allen, if he doesn't do well first beginning of the year, I think he gone, and that'll be a year overdue. But we're stuck in this situation right now where Dennis Allen will be our head coach as of right now. All these offensive coordinators that's getting jobs and stuff. We're not even looking at nobody. Mickey Loomis said he gonna be the coach for next year, so that's what we stuck at. Now we need to get to the part where we can get better at, and where we have holes at. Offensive coordinator as a whole. Now, when people were asking me at the beginning, what who should we get? Who we gonna get? I never thought we was gonna get the top candidate. Never, because you're coming to a team, yeah, with talent. You got Chris Olave, you got Derek Carr, who got better at the end of the year. You got Rashid Shaheed, and that's a Alvin Kamara. You don't know what's gonna happen with Michael Thomas. So you have players, Jawan Johnson, Foster Monroe. You got Kendra Miller, but your head coach is Dennis Allen. I think it's way so many more destinations people want to go besides New Orleans right now, and that's just where we at right now, and that's how it's gonna be for the near future. So who do we get? I see us interviewing quarterback coaches. I saw that we gonna interview the quarterback coach for the Steelers. I don't know why. It's just a lot of things we doing that I don't know. So me personally, pick the best person that's gonna get the best out of Derek Carr. That's just is what it is. I don't know all these names. I don't know all these people. Nick Underhill was saying a couple of people that he really liked, and they probably not gonna come. It is what it is. It's way more better options than Dennis Allen and Derek Carr, New Orleans Saints. It's a lot of better options. So then you got to get along with Dennis Allen. So we lost out on our second potential offense coordinator and Dan Pitcher, because he got promoted to the offense coordinator for the Bengals, and we had got a virtual interview with him, and we're reportedly scheduled to meet him in person on Thursday, but he became offensive coordinator, and there was another person that we missed out on. Quarterback coach Zach Robinson for the Rams, Texans quarterback coach, 49ers passing game. Like it's just so many people. So Randall Curry, that's in house already, got interviewed for it too. So my main thing is just pick the person that's gonna help. I don't think we're gonna get the best guy. I really don't. I hope we get somebody that has tremendous upside, somebody that is going to run a new style offense, a fresh offense, something that is modern, where you have things like motion, jet sweeps, the roll, just something fun, something amazing, something that's going to get the ball in the damn end zone, something that's going to help Derek Carr to be the best player he can be, something that's going to maximize our talent, and Rashid Shaheed, Chris Olave, Kendre Miller, Alvin Kamara, and everybody else. Now, that leads me to my second point of this video, is the draft. Now, I don't know why I saw that, but I'm gonna go ahead and say this. Let me type his name in. I'm gonna go ahead and say this. Look at this. If the Saints draft Bo Nix at 14, I mean this. If the Saints draft Bo Nix at 14, just forfeit the rest of the draft. Forfeit the rest of the draft. You not serious. You not locked in. Nothing. Why are we going to get a quarterback right now? If you gonna get a quarterback, trade up to get Drake May, trade up to get Jaden Daniels, and then and say it is what it is with Derek Carr. Because if you believe in Derek Carr this year, there's no reason for you to get Bo Nix. None at all. So if you go get Bo Nix, I don't give a damn about the rest of the draft. We could have the Hall of Fame players the rest of the draft. I won't even know because I'm not watching it. I'm not gonna look and see who we got. Nothing. I'm just going about my business. There is no reason for you to draft Bo Nix at all. Not saying he's not a good player or whatever, but he gonna have to sit down. And there, we need something like an edge rusher right now. We need something like a receiver right now. Don't go get Bo Nix. And I'm dead serious. I'm not watching. If I look up and at the pick 14 it is Bo Nix, I'm not watching nothing else. Simple. That's as simple as it's gonna get because you got Jeremiah has Nick slated to come off the board at 14 to the New Orleans Saints. It's not. I promise you, I'm not looking at anything else about that draft. If we look on number 14, and he is the he's the quarterback. So now, to get to the real people that we think we can get and it's gonna be good. Now we got a guy up here. Let me move myself. We got a guy up here. Romeo Oduzier, pick 14 to the New Orleans Saints. Chris Olave, Oduzier, Rashid Shaheed. There go your receiving core right there. Those your top 3 targets right there, easily. That is a perfect pick. I think we need to get a Dallas Turner, the DN for Florida State, or we need to get a receiver the very first round. That's the 2 needs I think we have. And then we also need to check and see what's going on with Ramczyk. If Ramczyk will be available, if he's going to play through his injury that's going to linger on for the rest of his career, rest of his life, if we need to talk to him and see where his head is, because we might need to go offensive line. But if we go get Romeo Oduzier, very first pick in the draft, pick 14, I have no problem with that. That's something that's needed. So the upside of an offensive coordinator that's going to come to the Saints is you potentially gonna get a receiver. You potentially gonna get a Romeo Oduzier, or the receiver from LSU that's very good. I forgot his name, Brian Thomas Jr. If you get Brian Thomas Jr. or Romeo Oduzier, you perfect. That's perfect. But the thing about the Saints is they don't do what it looked like you're supposed to be doing. They don't. With Sean Payton, they didn't do what they were supposed to do. It's simple. You either get an edge rush. You find if Dallas Turner drop down anywhere, and you looking like, or Romeo Oduzier leave early, and you got Dallas Turner right there. Get Dallas Turner. I'm not saying Cameron Jordan washed up, none of that, but Cameron Jordan did not have a Cameron Jordan season last year. He didn't. So either you go ahead and get out in front of this, or you stay packed. But Carl Granderson is doing a very good job. I like the fact we got Brian Brzee, but we need somebody else off the edge because Cameron Jordan didn't do it last year. So we need to find somebody out there. But if you got Romeo Oduzier or Brian Thomas sitting there at 14 to go along with this offense, and then you get your offensive coordinator that is going to get the best out of Derek Carr, we should be good. There is no reason for us to try to hit a home run on some random pick that ain't got nothing to do with what we need right now. Edge, receiver. Receiver, edge. That should be your only 2 options. That's your only 2 options right now. But my favorite pick would be Romeo Oduzier. Just watching him, the way Derek Carr loves to throw the deep ball, he loves to throw those contested catches and things like that, it'll be perfect for him. If you got Chris Olave right there, you got Shaheed, who is your speedster. Kentre Miller gonna be way better next year. I do think that if he is healthy, the way he played in that Falcons game, if he is healthy, we are going to be A-okay. A-okay. But it leads to what I said last year. Offensive coordinator and quarterback is what's gonna lead us, and head coach as well. We need somebody, offensive coordinator, that Dennis Allen don't have to think about the offense. He need to be the defensive coordinator. Though he need to be head coach. He need to be defense coordinator / head coach instead of head coach / defense coordinator. He need to be worried about nothing but defense and special teams. That's it. That's it. And personnel just know exactly what's going on offense. Other than that, you have nothing to do with this offense, man. Nothing. I know you love Derek Carr, but somebody needs to get in there and do the job on offense that you don't have to touch at all. So y'all let me know what y'all thoughts is. But right now, if we get Oduzier, I'm perfectly fine. If we get Thomas, I'm perfectly fine. We go get Bo Nix, I'm done with the draft. It's that simple. If we go get Bo Nix at 14, because y'all love, let's go get Bo Nix, let's get Michael Penix to get to because of Derek Carr. No, neither one of them. In the first round, you at 14, you ain't getting Drake May, Jane Daniels, Caleb Williams, trading up to get them. There is no point because it's just a wasted pick right now. You go get your receiver, you go get somebody that's going on that edge that's gonna start tomorrow. Don't do no home run pick on no Bo Nix unless you gonna start them. That's how I feel. If you gonna start them, yeah, put Derek Carr on the bench. But other than that, no. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. We are at the beginning stages of the draft. We got draft in a couple months. You know, you can have the combine. People gonna move up. People gonna move down. Teams gonna make trades. So it might not even look like this in the next couple months. But as of right now, this is where we at. And the offensive coordinator, who knows who we gonna get? Because like I said, it's not the greatest job on earth. I mean, you got pieces, but you got to deal with Dennis Allen, Mickey Loomis, whatever the hell they got going on over there. So y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Who that nation?